Hi warriors, welcome back to my channel, and this is hip and core recovery flow. So grab a couple blocks or something you can use in place of blocks, and grab something to prop your hips up with, either a blanket, a pillow, bolster, whatever you've got, and meet me in a seated position down on your mat. Cross-legged or whatever's comfortable for you. Maybe it's hero's pose. I'm not gonna judge. Reach the crown of your head up towards the ceiling and tuck your chin slightly. Soften your eyes or close them all together and begin to deepen your breath. Very slowly, deeply, evenly, completely, in and out through your nose. Taking note of the qualities of your breath, the temperature of the air, the depth of your breath, and where your breath travels or doesn't travel within your body. And as you begin to connect your mind and your body through your breath, briefly scan your body through your mind's eye, taking note of any body parts you may need to honor today, acknowledging that you are the guardian of your body and your practice, and are free to modify or opt out of any pose you see fit today. Take 2 more breaths here. And at the end of your second exhale, extend your arms long by your sides. Inhale your palms up overhead to touch. And exhale, take your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Right hand reaches back behind. Inhale, press down, lift through the crown of your head. And exhale, pull against your right knee to rotate your spine. Inhale, lift, and exhale, release the twist. Reach your hands back up to center. And exhale, plant your right palm next to you. Sink your left sit bone into your support or your blanket and reach your left hand up and over, extending out through your fingertips. seated side bend here. And on your next inhale, come back up to center. Both hands reach up overhead. And exhale, take your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Press down through your left fingertips to reach through the crown of your head. And on your exhale, pull against your left knee to rotate your spine. Big inhale, big lift. And exhale, unravel, bring both hands back up to center. Inhale and exhale, plant your left palm, reach your right fingertips up and over, sinking your right sit bone down into your block or your blanket or your support, whatever you've got. Extending, actively reaching out through your right fingertips. And on your next inhale, reach both hands back up to center. And exhale your hands down by your side. I'll give you the option if you want to keep your hips on your support or if you want to head down to the mat. I think I'm going to try it without it, down on the mat. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do some seated leg swings. From your cross-legged position, take whatever leg is on top. This is my left leg, so that's what I'm going to start with. And it's the leg that's facing you. So this practice is all about mobility. And what I want you to think about doing is you're going to do just that. You're going to swing your leg from the front to the back. Now you can make this as hard or as easy as you like. The hardest version would be to keep your leg lifted the whole time and you're just floating it to the front and floating it behind you. There's obviously easier ways to do this. You can tap it down in front. You can even pick it up and guide it back behind you. Find what works for you. This is a practice that's all about mobility, not necessarily about strength. Although there is a strength component to mobility, but just keep swinging your left leg back and forth. Give yourself 2 or 3 more swings here. And the next time you find your knee back behind you, go ahead and park it there. And we don't want it further back behind. We want it level with your hip. We don't want like a pigeon situation. Level with the hip. Make sure your knees are on your mat because you're about to rise up onto them. This would be a great time for some blocks. On your inhale, rock forward onto your knees. And on your exhale, I want you to squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward. Take your right hand. Oh, just kidding. Take your left hand, reach back for your left foot or take the block with you. If you want, you can rest your hand on your calf or your ankle. Squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward, and reach your right hand back behind you. Opening up the hips from this position. Exhale, sit your hips down. Watch out for all of your blocks. Inhale, rise up. We're gonna do this 2 more times. Squeeze your glutes, exhale, reach your hand behind you. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sit your hips down. Last time, inhale, rise up. Exhale, press your hips forward while you reach your hand behind you. And inhale. Come back up to center. Exhale, sit your hips down. And now we're going to change sides. So we did our left leg to start with. We're going to go to our right leg this time. So just keep your left knee bent, left foot tucked. Right foot is doing the work. And again, find what works for you on this side. If you want to do the hover or you want to do a guided and assisted mobility drill, that's fine too. But you're just going to start by swinging your right foot back behind you and bringing it out in front. Swinging and bringing it in front. Keep going. Take as many as you need. It's all about hip mobility here. Give yourself a couple more times, a couple more trips. And the next time you find your knee back behind you, park it. Level with your hip, not too far behind, not too far forward. And also make sure both knees are on the mat. Grab your blocks. Exhale, rock back slightly in your hips and inhale, pull yourself forward. Take your right hand by your right foot, squeeze your glutes, and send your left hand back behind you. Opening up your hips. And exhale, sit your hips down. Great job. 2 more times. Dos mas, inhale, rise up. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, reach your left hand back behind. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, sit your hips down. 1 more time. Inhale, rise up. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, press your hips forward. Take your left hand behind you. Big inhale. Come up. And exhale. Sit your hips down. From here, come to a tabletop position. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We know it, we love it. It's cat-cow. On an inhale, drop your belly, lift your nose and tailbone. And exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your nose and tailbone. And exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine. Last time, inhale, drop your belly, lift your nose and tailbone and pause here, wag your tail, keep the curve in your spine. And exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine, pull your belly in tight, wag your tail, pause here. Maybe make circles, rocking over your wrists, sending your hips over your heels. Reverse your circles if that's what you decide to do, don't forget. And when you feel even, make your way back to your tabletop position. Shift your weight into your right knee and extend your left toes back behind you. On your next inhale, I want you to lift your left heel so that it's hip height, toes are pointing down. And this is all we're doing here. We're gonna shift our toes from pointing down to rotating our hip, stacking it above, toes point up. Rotate the toes down. So we're closing our hips off to the mat and then opening them up to the left side. Toes point up, squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward here. Take your hips down, toe comes with you. Inhale, open up. Last time, take your hips down. Nice and slow here, no rush. Inhale, open up. And on your exhale, bring your left foot back down to meet your right and extend your right toes back behind you. Inhale, lift your right heel, same thing, toes are pointing down. And on your next inhale, rock or rotate your right hip over your left, toes pivot and point up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes and release. Bring your toes back down, close your hips off to the mat. Inhale, open up. Open your hips to the right side. And exhale. Hips come down. 2 more times. Inhale, open up. And exhale, come down. Last time here. Don't forget to pull your belly in. Inhale, open up to the right. And exhale, come back to center. Take your right knee down to meet your left. Hands out in front of your shoulders, tuck your toes. And on your next inhale, send your hips high to your first downward facing dog. Take your biceps or your upper arm bones and rotate them, externally rotate them away from your face. And when you do this, notice that your shoulders drop down into their sockets or drop down towards your waist. Lift your tailbone up toward the top of your mat. And now drop your heels down one at a time. Nice and slow. Big deep breaths here. On your next inhale, rise up onto your tippy toes. And on your exhale, drive both heels down toward the mat. Enjoy this moment of stillness before we get started. On your next exhale, shift your weight into your right foot and inhale your left heel high, three-legged downward facing dog. Stack your left hip over your right and bend your left knee. Left toes, reach for right shoulder. And on your next inhale, very slowly, begin making big circles with your left knee in the same direction. And when you're ready, reverse your circles. Really articulating through your hip. And on your next inhale, reach your left toes as high as you can behind you. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Tuck your knee into your chest and step your left foot to the top of your mat and sink your right knee down to the mat. Grab your blocks underneath your shoulders. Lift your chest, low crescent lunge. Hands are on your blocks. Pressing your hips forward and down, lifting through your chest. Take a big inhale from here. And on your exhale, shift your hips over your right heel. Flex your left foot, take your blocks with you. It's okay if you bend your knee here. If a lot of us have tight hamstrings, I'm one of you. So bend your knee, it's okay. And on your next inhale, flow through, back to your lunge. And exhale, send your hips over your heel. Inhale, come through. Last time, exhale, send your hips over your heel. Inhale, come through. Power off your right knee. And you might want to change the way you have your block situated in your hand, up to you. But you're going to keep the blocks in your hands, plant your right hand on your block and inhale your left arm up. Dragonfly twist or twisted lunge. You'll see why we need to keep these blocks. Take a big inhale from here. Exhale, sweep your left hand down to the mat, pivot open to the right side, walk to the back of your mat, bend your right knee, sit your hips down, breathing into your left inner thigh here, resting on the blocks, big inhale. Exhale, come back through to your twisted lunge or dragonfly twist. Left hand reaches up. Big inhale. Exhale your left hand down to the mat. Just pivot your hips open to the right, bend your right knee. Hips head down to your heel. Big inhale. And exhale, flow through, dragonfly lunge. One more time. Reach your left hand up. And exhale, take your hand back down. Last time, open up to the right, bending your right knee, opening up your left inner thigh here. And on your next inhale, make your way through, back to a high lunge at the top of your mat. Go ahead and take one block, leave it inside your left foot. Pivot your right foot down parallel to the short edge. Walk your left heel in for warrior two. And when you're ready, inhale, rise up. Bending into your left knee, relaxing your shoulders. Warrior two. Big inhale. And on your exhale, I want you to dive forward. Send your hips back, hand comes down, dive forward for triangle pose. Left hand comes to a block. Maybe you need to change the height of your block. Right hand reaches up. Big inhale. And exhale, bend your left knee. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Warrior two. Big inhale. Exhale, dive down. Hand to block, straightening your left knee, triangle pose. Last time, big inhale. And exhale, bend your knee. Rise up, warrior two. Big inhale. And exhale, triangle pose. Last time, straightening your knees. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Bend your left knee, take both hands back down to your mat. Plant your palms and step your left foot back to meet your right in your version of plank. So it could be high plank, knee plank, or tabletop, your choice. Pull your belly in towards your front spine, squeeze your inner thighs and glutes. Lift the backs of your knees up towards the ceiling. Inhale, rock forward over your wrists. Exhale, bend your elbows, hug the sides of your rib cage, lower all the way down, and untuck your toes one at a time. Next, inhale, bring your elbows up underneath your shoulders for Sphinx upper body. And then take one more big inhale, and on your exhale, pull your left knee up to your left shoulder. And really think about reaching your left hip point down to the mat. Tadpole, half frog, tadpole. Isn't that adorable? Big deep breaths here. Take a big inhale. And exhale, look over your left shoulder at your knee. Pressing down through your forearms and your elbows. No illegal dumping, right? Press down to come up. Look back at your knee. Big inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. Now we're gonna lift our back left foot, but we're only gonna do it 3 times. So flex your left foot, press down through your forearms, take a big inhale, squeeze your left glute, and lift your heel off the mat. Lower it down on your exhale. 2 more, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower down. 1 more time, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and bring your left leg back down to meet your right. Tuck your toes, press down to come up either through high plank, knee plank, or tabletop. And on your exhale, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Shift your weight into your left foot and inhale your right toes high, stacking your right hip over your left, bending your right knee, reaching right toes for left shoulder. And on your next inhale, begin making big, slow circles with your knee. Same direction. Really articulating through your right hip joint this time. And when you're ready, reverse your circles. And on your next inhale, lift your right toes high. Exhale, tuck your right knee into your chest. And then step your right foot to the top of your mat. Grabbing your blocks one more time. Sink your left knee down for a low crescent lunge. Lift your chest. Press your hips forward and down. Fix your costume. Do what you gotta do. Take a big inhale in this low lunge. And on your exhale, send your hips over your left heel this time. Strong flex in your right foot. Feeling a nice stretch through your right hamstring. Inhale, pull yourself through. And exhale, send your hips back. Half splits, Ardha Hanumasana. Inhale, pull through. Last time, exhale, half splits. Inhale, come all the way through. Pop your left knee off the mat. Inhale your right arm up behind you. Dragonfly twist. Keep a block in each hand. Big inhale. And on your exhale, take your right hand down to meet your left. Pivot your hips open to the left side of the mat this time. Bend your left knee. Send your hips down towards your heel. Big stretch through your inner right thigh here. Big inhale. Exhale, come through center. Plant your left palm, inhale your right arm up. Dragonfly twist. Exhale, sweep your right hand down to meet your left. Open up to the left side of your mat. Bend your left knee, send your hips down. Skandasana. Big inhale. Exhale, come through. Dragonfly, one more time. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, open up to the left. Make your way to the back of your mat. Exhale your hips down over your heel. Big inhale, and then on your exhale, shift your weight forward to the top of your mat. Make sure you leave at least one block on the inside of your right foot here. Pivot your left foot down, parallel to the short edge of the mat. Walk your right heel in, and then on your inhale, rise up. Warrior two, relaxing your shoulders. Take a big inhale. And on your exhale, extend your right knee, dive down, find your black block, find a height that works best for you on this side. Triangle pose. Squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward. Big inhale. And on your exhale, bend your right knee. Stack your shoulders over your hips, warrior two. Big inhale. Exhale, dive down, find your black block, triangle pose. Take a big inhale. And exhale, bend your right knee. Stack your shoulders over your hips, warrior two, last time here. Big inhale. Exhale, dive down, triangle pose. Left hand reaches up. Big inhale. And on your exhale, take your left hand down to meet your right, down to the mat. Bending into both knees, find your low crescent lunge again. And plant both palms, step your right foot back to meet your left in your version of plank. Pull your belly in tight. Squeeze your glutes, lift the back of your knees. Inhale, rock forward over your wrists. Exhale, bend your elbows. Lower all the way down onto your belly. Untuck your toes one at a time. Inhale your elbows up underneath your shoulders. And on your exhale, creep your right knee up toward your right elbow, right armpit, right side, whatever. From here, we're really pressing down through our forearms, so we're not dumping, we're pressing down to come up, reaching our right hip point down toward the mat. Big inhale. And on your exhale, look over your right shoulder, back at your right knee. Big inhale. Come back to center. And this time we're gonna lift our right foot this time. So flex your right foot, squeeze your right glute, and lift your right heel up as much as you can. Exhale, lower it back down. Inhale to lift. And exhale, lower down. Last time, inhale to lift. And exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, lift up through your chest. Exhale, take your hands underneath your shoulders, slide your right leg back to meet your left. Press down to come up. And then inhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale. And on your exhale, walk your hands and feet in to meet at the center of your mat. Big toes touch, heels out wide. And big bend in your knees. So it should feel like your belly is resting on the tops of your thighs. That's what we want, because we want to let this lower back sacrum area release. Tuck your chin, look back in between your knees. Grab onto opposite elbows with your fingertips or your hands and rock side to side. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. And on your next inhale, halfway lift, straighten the legs, straighten out your feet, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Now we're gonna stretch out the hamstrings. Tuck your tailbone, bend your knees, and take your hips all the way down to the mat in a seated position, or just make your way down to your mat as best you can. All right, and now we're gonna lay down all the way on our mat, and you're gonna need to keep one block nearby. Okay, We are gonna start, let's start on our left side. So make your way to the left side on your mat, and I want you to put your head, you can rest your head underneath your left arm, like so. Knees are stacked, and this is the move. You're gonna kick your right foot down low and in front while you reach your right hand back behind. So inhale, open up, and exhale, come through center and change sides. Reach your fingertips out and your toes back. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more time. Inhale to open. And exhale to close. Come back to center on your inhale and grab your block. And I want you to put it down on the mat where your knee can rest on it comfortably. So you want your knee on it, but you don't want it down here, like you see how it's lower than my hip. You want your knee to be at least level with your hip. All right, from here, we're gonna do something similar. We've kind of already done this already, but we're gonna do it a different way. Flex your right foot, and on your inhale, take your right foot up. So rotate your knee on the block like so. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, lift your heel. Rotate the knee on the block. Exhale, lower all the way down. One more time here. Inhale, lift up. And exhale. Lower all the way back down. All right, other side. Go to this side so you guys can see. Right side this time, so your right hand is underneath your head. And from here, remind me not to use these yoga pants again. Okay. From here, you're going to extend your left toes down low and in front, and your left arm reaches back. On your inhale, open up. And on your exhale, come through center. Reach your left hand out and your foot back. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Really extend through all directions here. Inhale, open, last time. And exhale, close it down. Inhale, come back through center. Grab your black block, same thing. Find a height that works for you on this side. Being aware that it might be different, and that's okay. All right. Left knee is on the block this time. Strong flex in your left foot, and on your inhale, squeeze your glute here. Take your left heel up. And exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower down. One more time, inhale to lift. Really squeeze, pause here. And exhale, lower all the way down. Remove your block, go ahead and roll onto your back. Bring the soles of the feet to your mat, up by your hips. And then once you're there, take your feet and heel toe them to the wide edges of your mat. Maybe even go off your mat. Hands out to the side in a T. Think big, expansive arms. Big inhale here at the center. And on your exhale, windshield wiper your knees down to the right. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale your knees down to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. One more time each side. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. And inhale, center. Heel toe your feet underneath your hips. Take an inhale from here, and on your exhale, hug your knees into your chest, one at a time. Rock side to side, pressing your lumbar spine or your low back into the mat. And on your next exhale, come back to center. Inhale, lift your shoulders off the mat. Hug your knees, squeeze your knees down to the tops of your chest. Take a big inhale, hold at the top. Feel your chest pressing into the tops of your thighs and your thighs pressing into your chest. And when you can't hold your breath anymore, sigh it out through your mouth. Extend your legs long down your mat, one by one. Feet splay out. Palms come to rest by your sides, out in a T, if space allows. Palms facing up. Lift your chest slightly and bring your shoulders together and down towards your waist. Lift your head slightly and tuck your chin to bring your spine nice and long. Soften your eyes, the muscles in your face, your jaw. Surrender your breath and the weight of your body to your mat as you enjoy these last few moments in Shavasana. Whenever you're ready, begin to deepen your breath in and out through your nose. Inhale your arms up overhead. Keep your legs long, heels come to touch, lower back curls off your mat. And on your exhale, hug your knees into your chest, one at a time. Nice and slow. Take your time here. No rush. Rock side to side. And when you're ready, make your way to a comfortable seated position where we'll take one final breath together. Tuck your chin slightly, reach the crown of your head up, drop your shoulders together and down. Extend your arms long by your sides. Inhale your palms up overhead to touch. Exhale, lower them down to the center of your chest and bow your head to your open heart. Thank you all for sharing your practices with me today. be in a state of gratitude for all of the amazing things that our bodies were able to do for us this practice. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Namaste. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to smash that like button. Bye. Oh, and smash that subscribe button too. Thanks. Mwah.